Welcome back to the show, to a wild and woolly day in Victoria's forests, Victoria's native forests. Nick, these trees, they're only little fellas. They're only 2 years old, but they're thriving in these rather marginal conditions.
They certainly are. What we're looking at now is the story of regeneration, how these trees go from being this to playing their role in the wider timber industry in Australia.
Each year, Victoria harvests around 4,500 hectares of native forest, producing high-value saw logs which can be turned into a huge range of products.
The way native forestry works is once a coop is harvested, it's then regenerated.
All right, well, this is probably the most confronting image in all of forestry.
It is. This is a clear fell site. It has been harvested, it has been burned, and it is pretty ugly. And some people would have you believe that this is the end of the story. It is, in fact, just the beginning.
In fact, regeneration of a coop starts around 12 months before any harvesting begins.
Before harvesting, we have a look at areas where the flowering is prevalent so that we can collect seed from those areas 12 months on. So we're always looking out for really good seed stocks before we harvest.
And it's not just a matter of picking up the seed from the ground. This is the preferred method, and it's not for the faint-hearted.
Once collected, the branches and the capsules the seeds are in are taken back to a nearby Vic Forests office where they are extracted and stored.
So the process of seed extraction, the capsule comes into the depot. We'll then take the capsules into the kiln, and we'll heat that kiln up to 40 degrees for 20 to 24 hours. Then the seed capsules dry out, and the seed, they open up. We then tumble the container. The seed drops out through the mesh in the bottom, and we can then collect the seed in the bottom container.
To get the best results, the aim is to collect seeds from the same spot they are to be re-sown.
Mother Nature tends to sort of sort itself out, but if you can match the aspect, the elevation, the soil type of the seed to the same attributes of the coop, you have your best chance of really high regeneration success.
So how much seed do we need?
2.1 kilograms.
Okay.
All right, well, here is a seed mix ready to sow. It has all the different species that came off the same coop. It really is mimicking nature. Now, in a kilo of this stuff, there are 250,000 potential trees. It's a lot of trees.
Certainly is. The poems have a saying about from tiny acorns to giant oak trees grow, but have a look at this. On my finger there, you can see maybe 3 seeds, which are potentially Eucalyptus regnans, mountain ash, which is the largest flowering plant anywhere on Earth. So I think on that basis, we've got the poems covered.
Once the harvest is complete, it's time to give the seeds the best possible chance to grow, and that's done with a regeneration burn.
Eucalypts need a lot of moisture and a lot of light to be able to grow, and also what we call a really good receptive seed bed, and that's done by burning the slash away and having a really nice ash bed ready for the seed to germinate and then grow into a nice strong seedling after that.
So Tim, about 6 months since this site has been reseeded. Any evidence of regen?
Yes, Nick, we can just see a couple of germinants popping up here. Now these seedlings have just germinated in the last couple of weeks.
That little one there is a big eucalypt tree in the making.
That's right. You can see with the kidney-shaped cotyledons, that identifies itself as a eucalypt over and above the other understory species that are also coming up.
And this ash bed we're looking at here, that's also pretty important?
It certainly is. This is a perfect climate for these seedlings to grow up.
The patchwork of different age forests in Victoria shows just how well regeneration works. These trees are only 2 years old. At 10, they're already 30 feet tall. In another 50 or 60 years, they'll once again be ready for a new generation of foresters.
One of foresters' great delights is driving down a road and seeing a regenerating site growing so well, and it's an area that was harvested previously, and we've seen the whole life cycle go through.
Regeneration work is a vital component of Vic Forests' operation and is crucial to sustaining the forest for future generations.
Vic Forest has more than 20 tonnes of seed in storage to help ensure the forest regrows after harvest.
In 2012, over 6,500 hectares of forest was regenerated and handed back to the Department of Sustainability and the Environment to manage until future harvesting for the next generation.
Through each episode of Going Bush, we're giving you the chance to win a prize pack full of goodies.
Yes, each week, 10 lucky winners will receive a prize pack perfect for you to get out there and enjoy our forests.
To enter, all you need to do is correctly remember the code word on screen now.
Then jump online and visit www.goingbush.tv and you could win.
Good luck.